A person who is grateful will be grateful in any situation. Quotes from Baha'u'llah, founder of the Baha'i Faith from Persia. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Book Notes channel. This time we enter the 9th note of the book The Magic by Rhonda Byrne. In the previous note, we have discussed the 6th magic exercise which contains how to achieve success through the miraculous path, and in this note we will discuss the 7th magic exercise, which is the magical way to get out of negativity. For you newcomers, click subscribe so we can continue to share useful notes like this. Book Notes friends, regardless of whether it's shaky relationships, financial stress, lack of health, or problems at work, negative situations arise because of a long-term lack of gratitude. If we are not grateful for every single thing in our lives, we inadvertently take them for granted. Underestimation is a major cause of negativity, because when we underestimate, we are not grateful, and we stop miracles from happening in our lives. Just like thanking others, it will always lead to an increase in life, as well as being undervalued, it will always lead to a decrease in life. Are you grateful for your health when your health is good? Or do you only pay attention to health when your body is sick or injured? Are you grateful for your work every day, or do you only appreciate your work when you hear that there will be workforce cuts? Are you grateful for your salary or wages every time you receive it? Are you grateful for the people you love? Are you grateful when your car is working well? Or do you only think about it when your car is breaking down? And most importantly, are you grateful for your life every day, or are you taking your life for granted? Underestimating everything will result in negative complaints, thoughts, and words. So when we complain, according to the law of attraction, we are bound to bring more things to complain about into our lives. If we complain about the weather, traffic, boss, spouse, employees, family, friends, queues, economy, bills, and the like, it means we are ungrateful, and we push our dream life away with every complaint. Now you understand that complaining, negative thoughts and words, as well as trivializing, will stop good things from coming into your life. Now you understand that when something goes wrong, you aren't grateful enough for it and have taken it for granted even if it wasn't intentional. Book Notes friends, it is impossible to be negative when we are grateful. It is also impossible to criticize and blame others when we are grateful, let alone feel sad or have negative feelings. And the best news is, if we have a negative situation in our life right now, it doesn't take long to change it with gratitude. Negative situations will disappear in one puff, just like magic. Although difficult, we must first look for things to be grateful for in a negative situation. No matter how bad things get, we can always find something to be grateful for, especially when we know that gratitude will magically turn any negative situation around. Walt Disney, who knew the true magic of life, showed how to do this in his film, Pollyanna. Disney's 1960 film Pollyanna featured the happy game. To play the game of joy, you have to find as many things as possible to feel happy, especially in negative situations. Finding things to be happy about, or finding things to be grateful for, in negative situations will lead to solutions. Walt Disney demonstrated the miraculous power of gratitude in Pollyanna, and thousands of years earlier the Buddha had shown how to use the same miraculous power when he said, "Let us wake up and be grateful, because if we don't learn much today, at least we learn a little, and if we don't learn a little, at least we don't get sick, and if we get sick, at least we don't die. So let us be grateful." Siddhartha Gautama, 563 to 483 BCE, bringer of Buddhist religion, let Buddha's words be your inspiration, and today, take a problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to solve, and find 10 things for which you are grateful. Of course, starting this practice can be difficult, but the Buddha has shown how to do it. Make a written list of 10 things on your computer or gratitude journal. As example, maybe your problem is that you don't have a job, and despite your best efforts, you're still unemployed. To miraculously change this situation, you must do a gratitude practice that concentrates on the situation. Here are some examples of gratitude sentences you can say. 1. Right now, I am very grateful to have more time with my family. 2. I am grateful that my life is much more organized because of the free time I have. 3. I am grateful that I have had a job most of my life, and that I have experience. 4. I am really grateful because this is the first time I am unemployed. 5. I'm grateful that there are a lot of jobs out there, and more new jobs are popping up every day. 6. I am grateful for all the things I have learned while applying for jobs and going through interviews. 7. I am grateful that I am healthy and able to work. 8. I am grateful for my family's encouragement and support. 9. I am grateful for the rest I have, because I need it. 10. I am grateful that by losing my job, I realized how much it means to have a job. I never realized that until now. The gratitude that comes from someone who is unemployed will attract different circumstances, and his current situation should and will magically change. The power of gratitude is greater than any negative situation, and in countless ways it will turn a negative situation around. All you have to do is practice gratitude and watch the magic happen. Let's take another example. A man has a troubled relationship with his father. He felt that no matter what he did, it never seemed good enough for his father. 1. I am grateful that most of the relationships in my life are very good. 2. I thank Dad for working so hard that I can get an education that he didn't get. 3. I thank Dad for supporting our family during my childhood, because I had no idea how much hard work and money it would take to support our family. 4. I thank Dad for taking me to a basketball game every Saturday when I was little. 5. I'm grateful that now Dad is not as hard on me as he used to be. 6. I'm grateful that Dad really cares about me, because he wouldn't be that harsh if he didn't care about me. 7. I am grateful that through my relationship with Dad, I have learned to have greater compassion and understanding for my children. 8. I thank Dad for showing me how important support is in raising happy and confident children. 9. I'm really grateful that I can laugh with Dad. Some people can never do it because they don't have a father. And for the others, who had lost their father, they would never have the chance to laugh with their father again. 10. I'm really grateful that I have a dad, because in the hard times, there were good times, and there will be more good times with my dad. As a result of the man's heartfelt gratitude for his father, he will change their relationship for the better. The son changes the way he thinks and feels about his father, and it immediately changes what he attracts from his father. Even though the child is grateful in his mind, on an energy and quantum level, the child's gratitude will have a miraculous effect on his relationship with his father. As far as he maintains his gratitude, according to the law of attraction, the son should accept a much better situation with his father, and their relationship should begin to improve immediately. Remember, you can tell that gratitude is at work by the way you feel. After practicing gratitude, you should feel much better about your situation. The first evidence of the magic power of gratitude working is that you feel uplifted, so when you feel better, you know the situation will improve and a solution will emerge. The answer to whatever negative situation you want to work on is to focus concentrated gratitude on that situation until you feel better inside, then you will see the magic happen in the outside world. When creating this written list, make sure you write it this way: I am very grateful or I am truly grateful for my problem, by mentioning what the problem is and end the sentence with what you are grateful for. You can also use Walt Disney's way of using the miraculous power of gratitude if that seems easier to you, saying, I'm very happy with my problem, calling what the problem is. And end each sentence with what you feel happy about. After you've written down 10 things you're grateful for, conclude the magic way out of negativity exercise by writing, thank you, thank you, thank you, for the perfect solution. And just for today, see if you can get through the day without saying anything negative. This may seem difficult, but see if you can do it for just one day. There's an important reason for this exercise, because most of us don't know how much we talk negatively, but you'll know once you watch your words for a day. Remember that negativity and complaining bring more negativity and complaining, and if you realize what you're saying, you can stop and decide if you want the consequences of what you're saying. Here's a magic help you can use if you find yourself thinking or saying something negative. Just stop, and say, but I have to say that I'm really grateful for it by mentioning what it is. Finish the sentence with something, anything, for which you are grateful. Always carry this help with you, and use it when you need it. And if any minor problems or situations arise in the future, remember to extinguish the embers with gratitude before they grow into a fire. At the same time, you will ignite magic in your life. Book notes, friends. Pay close attention to the details of the seventh magic exercise from the magic below, the magical way to get out of negativity. 1. Counting gifts. Make a list of your 10 gifts. Write down why you are grateful for the gift. Reread your list, and at the end of each gift say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful as possible for that gift. 2. Choose one negative problem or situation in your life that you would most like to solve. 3. Write down 10 things you are grateful for from the negative situation. 4. At the end of the list, write, thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect solution. 5. Just for today, see if you can go through the day without saying anything negative. If you find yourself thinking or saying something negative, use magic help. Just stop and say, but I have to say that I'm really grateful for that. 6. Before going to bed tonight, hold the magic stone in hand, and say the magic word, thank you, for the best thing that happened today. In a later note we will discuss the 8th magic exercise from the magic book. Press the bell to activate notifications so you don't miss the discussion. If you think this note is good, click like and share it with the people closest to you via Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram or other social media. See you in the next book notes. Thank you.